So what do you mean by product? What do you mean by price in service marketing? Reasons for growth of service. What are the reasons for growth of service? What is the actual service? Which type of service you're going to serve? In this situation also, there is no employment generation in service sector. Hello my dear students, I am your AJ sir, faculty, Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. My dear students, today's session is all about Management of Service Second Sem B.B.A, Introduction to Service. Let's go to the first slide. So, management or marketing mix of service or 7 P's of service. If your service reach to a customer, so these are all the steps a service has to pass or an idea has to pass. Then only we can come up with the final service or a product. It may be product or it will be called as a product mix. Sometimes it will be called as a service mix. If you are producing a product, it will be called as product mix. If you are producing or if you are rendering a service, it will be called as service mix or 7 P's. So what do you mean by product? What do you mean by price in service marketing and promotion, place, people, process and physical evidence? Let's look at one by one. The product, here it is service. See, what is the actual service? Which type of service you are going to serve or you are going to render to your customer? Before coming to the market, we have to think all these factors. Before coming to market, we have to think all these factors. Which type of service you are going to give your customers? Who is your customers? What are the actual needs of your customers? So, before coming to the market, you have to understand their problems. For example, as a doctor, I have to understand the problems of my patient. As a lawyer, I have to understand the needs of my clients. Then only I can give legal advice. Okay, as an engineer, I have to understand the mindset of the customer or client who wants to build the house. Which type of house is in need or he wants. So, product, we have to select the product, which type of product or which type of service we are going to render in the market. As in hotel industry, I have to select what are the service or what are the different types of service I can add and I can present to the customer. Next one, it refers to the activities that a marketer offers to perform which results in satisfaction of a need or want of the target customer. See, before entering the market, we have to target the customer. Segmentation and targeting is very, very important. STP, segmenting, targeting and positioning. Segmentation, targeting and position is very, very important. We have to select the customer. See, in market, we cannot satisfy all the customers. We have to segregate. We have to make segment of the customer. For example, whether you want to international market or national market, this is segment on the basis of geographical area, and also whether do you want to serve in below 18 years customers or above 18 years teen customers or above 18 years customers or middle age customers or age customers. This on the basis of demography. Demography means married, unmarried and also age and also work. These are all comes under demography. Culture is also part of demography. And which type of customer are going to serve and what are their needs. We have to understand their needs of the customers. Then only we can come up with a better product. As a marketer, we have to understand pulse, heart and mindset of the customer. See, customer's mindset is a searching for a black dog in a dark room. Once again, I repeat, customer's mindset is a searching for black dog in a dark room. As a marketer, I have to come up with new strategies to understand the customer needs, wants and are their preference. Then only I can come up with effective product. See, in market, your product should not be a product or your service should not be a service. Your product or service should be a solution for customers' problems. Your service or your product should be solution. If you are coming with a solution instead of just a product, if you are coming with a solution, if you instead of just a service, you are coming with the solutions to customer problems, then the actual that service or the customer will get sold by itself. This is the secret of marketing. So marketing says don't just produce a service, don't just render a service. So understand the customer needs, understand the customer wants, then come up with service or come up with product. Next one, price. See, before rendering service or before marketing service, we have to plan what type of price we can fix for our service or product. So are we targeting middle class customers? Then we have to keep our price quite low. If we are targeting poor customers, then we have to keep our price very low. If we are targeting rich customers, we can charge very high price to that customers. So price is very, very important. The price of the service is the value attached it by service provider, and this must correspond in with the customer's perception of the value. For example, I am coming with a product. I have fixed a amount for this 100 rupees. A customer will think, if I pay 100 rupees, can this product will render me that much value? Can this product can give me 100 rupees value? If you, for example, if you go to doctor, he will charge 1000 rupees. As a customer, what do you think? If I pay 1000 rupees, can I get that much value? If you go to rich person, he wants more quality than quantity. If you go to middle class person, he wants more quantity than quality. So before you targeting which segment you are going to perform, or you are going to render your service, or you are going to produce a product, we have to select which type of pricing strategy we have to implement while marketing our service. So I hope you are understanding. Before coming up the product or service, marketer has to be very careful while fixing the price of the product. So customer will think whether they are getting enough value for their amount what they are paying and what are the benefits they are getting. So they should feel delighted. See, in marketing, only satisfying customer is not the main aim of the marketer. Marketer should render a service so that a customer should feel delighted. For example, what do you mean by satisfaction? What do you mean by delightment? See, what if a product or if a service gives more than expected value to the customer, then customer feels delighted. What the marketer is providing to customers, if it reaches to his satisfaction level, or if it reaches to his expectation, then we can say customer is satisfied. If the product or service is more than their expectation, then we can say customer is delighted. For example, if you go to a movie, okay, if you go to theater to watch a movie, you feel by looking at the posters and all, you feel just, hey, this movie is not that much good. You feel like that. But when you go to the movie, when you watch the movie, you feel delighted because it is more than your expectation. Then you feel delighted. You feel whatever the money I have paid, it is worth paying the money. For example, you may pay 200 rupees to ticket. So you may feel whatever the benefits I am getting from watching the movie is more than 200 rupees because you got more entertainment than you expected. Isn't it? Then it is called as customer is delighted. If you go to movie, at the same time, you are having very much expectation about the movie, but it will not reach your expectation, then you will feel dissatisfied. So in market, a satisfied customer create one or two customers, but a dissatisfied customer can avoid purchasing our product to up to 10 customers. A bad mouth, we'll call it as a bad mouth. What he will do? He will go to his friends, he will go to his family members and tell them about bad things about the product or service, and he will avoid them to purchase our product or service. So pricing strategy is very important while coming up with service or product. Next one, promotion. Before you're coming to the market, you have to think about in which type of promotion, what type of promotion we are going to give, or what type of activity we are going to do to promote our product. It may be print media, it may be television media, or it may be social media, internet. There are a lot of promotional things are there. So in which type of on the base of customer. For example, if our customers are middle class customer, we can go to television and print media. If our customers are very rich class or very upper class customers, we can select some magazines. So those customers will purchase. So for example, Audi car, the product or the company, the Audi car company will not come up with the promotion activity in ordinary media. They will go to some magazines, very important magazines, those purchased by the rich class customers. They will give the advertisement in that particular magazines. Like that, before selecting the promotion activity, we have to think who is our customers. For example, rural customers. If you go to rural customers, if you are rendering service to rural customers, you should go to promotion activity for TVs and print media. So if you are going to, if your customers are urban customers, we can give promotion activity in social media. Like that, before giving for promotion activity, we have to think and we have to make strategies are very important. Used to communicate informations about goods and services to target customer and audience. So before going with the promotion, we have to think where is our customer? Is there our customers in rural area or in our customers in urban area, and which form of promotion or which type of media will easily reach that particular customers. If our rural customers, we can go to the TV. If it is urban customer, we can also go with social medias, because in rural area internet facility is low compared to urban area. So if you go to internet promotion or social media promotion, it is very difficult to reach to the rural customer. For example, tractor. Okay, I am going with the tractor or other service related to tractor. So in that situation, if I go to social media, I cannot reach my customers. So if I go to print media, then I can reach my customers, or television media, I can reach my customers. Next one, place. So before providing service or before coming to the service market, a manager or a marketing manager has to think which is our market, whether it is a Indian market or national market or international market. So where we have to provide our service, in which market we have to provide our service, whether it is local market, national market, or semi-urban market, rural market, urban market, national, international, or it is global. So which type of market, where is our customers, so to whom we are targeting, that is very important. For example, Government of India provides its service to entire Indian customers or entire people or citizens of India. If Karnataka government only render its service to peoples or citizens who are in Karnataka only, Tamil Nadu government will go to serve only Tamil Nadu people who voted for them. Like that, we have to select which type of market I am going to provide my service. Next one, people. Who are my people? People includes customer, people includes employees, partners, business, shareholders, stakeholders, bank, finance, the people who provides us finance. People includes everyone, and also different departments, production unit people of the person of production unit, marketing unit, human resource unit. People includes everyone. So who are our people? Who are our customers? Who are our suppliers? Who are our shareholders? And how to treat them? In a market, only satisfying customer is not enough. We have to satisfy our suppliers, we have to satisfy our shareholders, stakeholders, and our management. Everyone has to be, it is like win-win situation. Everyone has to be satisfied. So who are our people? In any service, it is people who play a vital role in service encounter. This includes both employees and other customers. So I hope you are understanding. See, people means it may be employees also, customers also, all the related peoples to produce goods or services. It may be finance, it may be peoples within the company or people outside the company. So what are the people outside the company? Government is there, finance is there, and also customers are there, and also any other social groups are there. These are all the peoples who affects the business. So as a marketer, I have to think who are our people, who are our customers, inside peoples or outside peoples. So we have to satisfy everybody. Next one, process. on what type of process. So what are the steps? For example, if you go to hotel, so there everything is planned. Who will serve? Who will collect the money? Who will clean the room? And who will give other services? Who will look after the gardening? And what are the steps? And also while giving the catering facility, who will cook, who will serve, and also who will clean the table? Everything is managed. Everything has to be perfectly managed. It is a process. It is a continuous process. Means what? Process is a continuous activity. It is not only single time activity. So it should be continuous and it should be step by step. So everything should be neatly planned and well designed before providing service or a product. And, for example, in production also. So what are the steps of production? Investing minimum resource, how to get the maximum benefit. For example, while selecting the employees, we have to select the employees for very limited salary, and also they should satisfy with the salary also. But from the marketing point of view, we have to invest minimum resource and also we should get maximum benefit or maximum profit. Always a marketer always think how to maximize the profit, how to maximize the wealth. So in this situation, processes and planning a process is very, very important. For example, if you want to read you are reading for the exam and you should get the 100 out of 100. What you will do before starting studies, you have to think, and by step you have to improve your marks. By step you have to finish your syllabus, then you can get the marks. So process is very, very important. So the important objective of the marketing is to identify the needs and wants in the marketplace so that the service may be designed to fulfill these needs. So as a marketer, I have to think, where is our customer? What is their actual needs, actual products? For example, in earlier days or in olden days, we were having only BSNL service. Now we have so many private enterprises coming with communication services. If you go to TV, earlier we have only government Chandana channel was there. But today we are having so many TV channels in the market. They are providing services. So it is very important to identify and also coming with the effective design, effective process. Everything should be neatly planned and well designed before starting a service or before producing a product. Next one. Ultimately, it refers to how all the marketing mix elements are coordinated to provide consistent and quality service to the customer. So what do you mean by process? Process is including, it may be pricing strategy, it may be marketing strategy, promotional strategy, and also production unit or rendering service. If you go to hotel, they have to select which type of pricing, which type of customers they are going to they are going to target. For example, 5-star hotel cannot target poor or village customers. They will target only urban customers, rich class customers, and also upper class customers and middle class or upper middle class customers. If you go to 5-star hotel, if it is a 3-star hotel or 2-star hotel, they will concentrate on village, the customers from village side or rural area, or it may be poor or middle class or lower class customers, or it may be other semi-urban customers they are going to targeting. So before selecting which type of customers I am going to serve, or see in market we cannot serve all the customers. If you want to serve 100% of customers, then it will be a big failure. So every customer's wants will be different. Every customer's needs is different. So we have to segregate the customers on the basis of their age, their preference, and their mental thinking ability. So on the basis of this, we'll make one or two group of customers or one or two segments on the basis of our understanding about the service, our research about their segmentation. We can come up with our service and product. Next one, physical evidence. See, if you go to hotel, why customers will come to your hotel? They will not get, they will get good ambience. If you go to movie, what you get? You will get ticket, that's it. But you will get an entertainment, you will get an experience. So in that experience, they will add all other related products. Okay, what do you mean physical evidence? For example, if you go to movie, they will give AC facility, they will give good seating facility, and also in the middle of the movie, they will give cool drink, and also they may offer popcorn. So that is what physical evidence. You should feel something is there. Even though it is service, see service, we cannot touch the service, we cannot see the service, but a customer should feel he is getting something valuable, he is getting something, he should feel happy for the amount what he is paying. He should feel delighted. How we will feel delighted? So if you give more physical evidence to that, so you should remember whatever the benefits you are getting, he is getting from your service. That's what physical evidence. Since service is intangible in nature, most of the service providers strive to incorporate certain tangible elements into their offerings to enhance customers' experience. For example, you are going to travel in air. Okay, you are going to book a ticket in Air India or in any other transport agency. What he will do while transporting? So transportation is a service. You are not getting any tangible thing. But what they will do? They will start to give entertainment facility there. They will give TV facility in the airplane, and also they will give catering facility. They will provide you good food also, and also any other they will good experience while traveling. These are all the other tangible things they are going to add into the service. Since service is an intangible thing, but what the marketer will do, marketer will start to add some tangible things so that customer should feel delighted, and also he should feel value for the amount he is paying to the marketer. Let's go to the next slide. Now, reasons for growth of service. What are the reasons for growth of service? First one, changing the role of woman. See, after the World War I and World War II, because of so many deaths happened in the World War I and World War II, so many soldiers were men. Okay, they died and they sacrificed their life. But what happened in their family? The family lost the bread earner in their family. In that situation, the women of that family has to come out and work for the bread and butter. In this situation, so working woman concept started. So earlier also there was working woman concept, but after World War I and World War II, working woman concept got encouragement and also got popular. So because of changing the role of woman, in earlier days, woman was only restricted to within four walls. Today, this is not the case. So women are female. They are serving in all the different types of sectors, that too in service. Particularly if you go to any service sector, it may be airlines, or it may be transportation, or it may be any other service, it may be banking, or it may be hotel industry. So all the service industry, more than 60% of employees from woman category. So changing the role of woman is very, very important because of popularizing the service market or the growth of service market. The contribution from the woman are very, very important and very, very large compared to men in the service industry. Now, traditionally, the Indian woman was confined to household activities. They were only confined to household activities or homemaking activity. But today, this is not the case. They are creating wonder in the service industry and any other industry. If you go to the Indian military, the soldiers are coming from their women, and also, but with the changing time, there has been a change in the traditional way of thinking in the society. The societal concept has been itself is changing day by day, and women they are serving in every sectors. This is also one of the important point in the growth of service. Next one, economic liberalization. What do you mean by economic liberalization? See, LPG we will call it. What do you mean by LPG? Liberalization, privatization and globalization. This happened in 1991. The finance minister was the Manmohan Singh and the prime minister was the P.B. Narasimha Rao. So during this time, so our Indian economy was not that much exposed to the global economy. Once after the liberalization, globalization, privatization, our Indian economy exposed to the world economy. Today, our Indian economy is creating wonder among the different economies. The economic liberalization, one of the very, very important fact, brought many changes in the Indian scenario. Today, India is one of the fastest growing economy in the world. So because of economic liberalization, privatization and globalization, Indian economy started to grow in very full scale, and also so many private companies, so many international and global companies started to coming to India and invest in India. Because of this changes, so Indian people or Indian citizens are getting more number of jobs in service sector. Next one, double income and no kids. DINK concept. This is one of the important concepts. See, in America also there is a DINK concept is going on. What do you mean by that? So both parents, so both male and female going to work, but they don't want to have kids because of today's changing changing mindset of the youth population in so many countries or developed and developing economies. So this DINK concept is going on. What do you mean DINK concept? Both female and male, they wants to go for work and they wants to earn money and they don't want kids. Because of this, they started to get more leisure time and they wanted to go for any trip and they wanted to go for any different types of hotels, and also they want to enjoy, they wanted to go for movies, and also because of these reasons service industry got growth. Next one, DINKs are the working couples who have consciously postponed or have decided not to have any children forever. So DINK is these are the married couples who don't want to have kids and they want to work and earn. Because of this, they started to get more time for leisure time. They invested in going for a trip. So when they go for a trip, they will go for hotel. It leads to the development in the hotel industry. Again, tourism and transportation industry, and also other entertainment industry going to growth. Next one, the DINK culture is getting strong and spreading wide every day by day. So the DINK concept, maybe earlier it was in developed nation. In America, more than 30% of citizens are single parents. They don't want kids anymore. They are telling they are not going to have kids. Next one, leisure time. Already explained you, because of DINK concept, they are getting more leisure time. So since earlier, because of industrialization, all the employees, all the citizens were going to work. They were spending their time in production units. But today, in today's economy, in today's developed economies and developing economies, in today's citizens are going to work in a service sector. And because of they are going to service sector, they are getting more leisure time to invest in other activities. What are the activities? So people do get sometimes to travel and holidays, and also therefore there is a need for travel agency, restaurants, hotels, resorts and entertainment industry. So because of the customers getting more time to invest in these other activities. When they go out for a trip, so they need hotels, they need good restaurants, they need travel facility and also good entertainment facility. Because of this, service sector is getting popularized and service sector is growing day by day. Next one, greater life expectancy. See, earlier we were not having that much good health facility, but today we are having good health facility and also we are getting health facility at cheaper rate compared to olden days. Today's health facility is getting cheaper day by day. If you go to America, see, Americans and other parts of the country, they are coming to India as a medical trip. So in India, compared to their investment on the health, so in India they are getting very cheaper medicine, not very cheaper treatment. It may be operation or it may be any other medical issues. They are coming to India because Indian doctors are very, very famous in America. The life expectancy of a people has increased significantly all over the world, which gives scope for healthcare service. So because of increase in the life expectancy index, so it gives scope for healthcare facility. This leads to growth in the health sector service. Next one, product innovation. Many more services have emerged on account of product innovation. Some of them are servicing service, repairs, computer training and development, education, etc. See, because of product innovation, customer or doesn't know how to use the product. For example, when computer introduced in the market, the customer doesn't know how to use the computer. So marketer has to, there was a need for the users or operators of the computer to teach how to use the computer. For example, you only go to the computer training, for example, and if you go to any, for example, mobile, when the marketer introduced mobile to the market, so many customers doesn't know how to use the mobile phone. It may be camera, so many customers doesn't know how to use the camera. So in this scenario, there is a large demand for the repair of camera, providing the service. We can go to the repair of the camera, we can provide the service there. We can teach the computer, this is also how to use the computer, the basic computer classes we can provide. This also leads to improve in the service sector. The next point is product complexity. What do you mean by product complexity? See, because of advancement of technology and the innovation, what happening? For example, I am a producer of some product, I am having a factory. There is a wonderful machine which is very innovative, very technologically advanced, but we don't know how to use the machine. So in this scenario, we need an operator and some person we need to show how to use the machine. It leads to growth in the service sector. That person will get employment. And this is only one of the examples. So because of the complexity of the product or machine, or it may be any article, so there is so much employment opportunities in service sector, whereas to explain how to use the product and to provide training how to use the product. Here a large number of products are now being purchased in the households, which can be serviced only by a special person. For example, computer. If you purchase a computer, we need a computer operator or other person who can handle the computer, or you can provide a service. If there is a repair for the computer, we have to go to the showroom or any other person who can repair the computer. For example, washing machine. If the washing machine, if there is a repair for washing machine, we have to call for mechanic or a other person who can repair the washing machine. That leads to growth of the service. For example, TV. If there is any repair for the TV, we will go to the TV repair shop and get the TV repair done. Okay, so that's also gives the employment for any other person. So because of these many product complexity, so service sector is getting growing every day. Next one, complexity life. What do you mean by that? See, day by day our life has become complex every day. So how to certain products and the services have made human life more comfortable and complex. So some products or technology or innovation making our future or our life complex also, at the same time comfortable also. So since we have already adjusted to this comfortableness, we don't know how to use the product, or we don't know how to, if there is some problem, we need some other person to solve these problems. It may be repair of the product, or it may be help how to use the product. And also because of technological changes, political changes and legal changes, we need so many other people who can help us to come out with that particular problem. So in this situation also there is employment generation in service sector, and this has brought about the emergence of service like legal aid, tax consulting and professional service. For example, in today's scenario, there is a large diversity is happening. Why? Because of the mindset of the current generation has been changed compared to previous generation. So this leads to go for legal service. And also already I explained you, because of the life expectancy has been improved, so there is a need for healthcare service. And if you go to engineer, for example, so today's young generation wants to build a house in very differently, not like earlier. Earlier only mestris were going to design the house, isn't it? So today it is not like that. So today the constructor of the house will goes to engineer, he will get the service of the engineer. Like this way, there is a lot of scope for service providers. Because of these many reasons, service is growing day by day. And also tax consulting. See, because of today's a very rigid rules by the government, and also we go for tax consultant, how to reduce the payment of tax. We will get the suggestion by them, and also we will get the legal advice from them. Next one, professional services, and also we will go to counseling, we will go to consultation, so many consultation. What type of counseling? It may be health counseling, it may be legal counseling. There are so many other types of, for example, children's also they need counseling because of today's they're getting addicted to Facebook and also social media and other games, mobile phone. So to come out from the addiction of mobile phone, they need counseling. So this leads to employment in the service sector. From the next session, we are going to discuss about reason for growth of service. The same we have already discussed some of the points, and next session also we will continue the discussion on reason for growth of service and also the service process. These 2 points we are going to discuss in the next session. Till then, thank you so much. Thank you for watching.